What the hell is up, you fucking cunts? Welcome to episode 78 of Resident Bummer. Your host, the Fulcrum, is tired, but he is not tired enough to keep away from this beautiful little project that he has running. Here I am, bitches. Witness me. Episode 78 will be the 79th episode to ever be released on this channel. Mental health check, like a 2 or 3. Physical health check was like an 8 or a 9 this week, I guess. Motivation check is 7 or 8, probably. I am worthy of consideration, and with that, it is time to read my journal. Friday. On Friday, July 17th, goddamn, my brain is all frazzled because I just received a text. And of course, I forgot to put my shit into Do Not Disturb, and if I do it now, my dad's gonna see that I just put my shit into Do Not Disturb directly after him texting me. Seems like a bad manners, but I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with notifications because I don't want to piss my dad off. Anyways, where was I at? Yes, set 78, day 1. This is technically Friday, July 17th. It was like 2 a.m. Friday morning. As I'm trying to fall asleep, I hear a voice say my name. My name isn't actually Fulcrum, but if it were, I would have just heard silence and then out of nowhere, Fulcrum. Just like out of nowhere, in my room, dead of night, nothing else happening. It was weird. I didn't hear it from the room, I don't think. Pretty sure it came from my brain. Like my brain was just playing tricks on me. It might sound maybe a little far-fetched, but I do respond to the voice, and I try talking to it in my room alone. It does not reappear. But I'm glad to say that even if my brain was playing tricks on me, I personally am not making that story up. There's no way you can really believe someone until they tell you, trust me, bro, I'm not lying, right? It was probably just some random bump in the room, or like some sort of misfiring of my fucking neurons in my brain. I don't know. But I don't really care, because I know that it happened. You can't take that shit away from me. That memory will never die. Little side note, it sounded like the Pixie from Zelda, but a lower tone. Chud told me the name of the Pixie, and I can't remember it now. I was never a huge Zelda head growing up, so I do know a lot of the characters, but somehow not the fucking Pixie. That's like one of the most well-known characters in Zelda, probably. But anyways, 10:55 p.m., I didn't journal like anything throughout the day. I wake up, change for work after I shit, shower, and brush. Work sucked, wouldn't you know it. Nothing really cool or interesting happened until I clock off, go home. Until I clock off, and going home seemed pretty cool to me. Oh, I see. Because earlier nothing cool or interesting happened, but going home was cool. I get it. I stream in Server 0 and play some Baldur's Gate 3 until I see Jack and Chud hanging out in Cool Peeps. 2 a.m., which is interesting because it's technically not 2 a.m. on Friday anymore. It would be 2 a.m. on Saturday. Anyways, nobody cares about that. 2 a.m., I hop over and say hi. Tell them I've been doing pretty terrible today. That might have been a little bit of a hyperbole, but I don't know. There's also plenty of days where I mentioned, oh yeah, my day was okay, or my day was alright, or my day was fine. When it really wasn't, but I probably shouldn't exaggerate about it. But I don't. Oh God, there's my fucking timer that I set on my phone. God damn it! So unprofessional. Let's see. I do watch them play Minecraft. I believe it was a horror modded map or something. Until we swap over to Tabletop Simulator, and I play with them. Special thank you to Penny. Excuse me for giving me access to Tabletop Simulator. She shared her Steam library with me, so I was able to play with them I wouldn't have been able to play if I wasn't game sharing with Penny Steam. We play for a while, and then Jack goes to bed. Talk with Chud for a little bit longer until I hop out to read Halo Evolutions. Then go back to bed because I'm getting tired. 3 a.m. I did forget to read it, unfortunately. I had that streak going for a while. I read one chapter of Halo every day for, it was at least 2 months, right? I feel like it was, but I would have to go back and verify, and I'm not gonna sort through this sea of shit that I've uploaded until probably another year or two, and then I'll start going back. I did listen to one episode a week or two ago, and that was the episode about 4th of July, I think. But anyways, I don't think I have anything else journaled. Bedtime. After that, moving on to Saturday, July 18th, set 78, day 2, 2:45 p.m. I wake up, I shit, shower, brush, and then I start streaming in server 0. Penny joins, and we play a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. Then she hops out. I am bored, and I do nothing in my room for a little bit too long. I gotta do something, is what I journaled. 8 p.m., Penny hops back in after a little bit. We play some chess. In Baldur's Gate 3, we look at some paintings. Then we kill a dragon after we go ahead and activate easy baby mode. We're getting absolutely fucking destroyed by the dragon. And I'm like, 1 second, let me do something here. I just turn the difficulty down. It's like, we instantly fucking beat it. Anyways, she hops off after we kill the dragon, I believe. Then I end up killing Merkel in my Dark Urge run. Desmond asks to play Gears of War after that, and I, of fucking course, if Desmond invites me to do something, I can't imagine the type of mental anguish I would have to be in to decline that. But anyways, 1 a.m. We play until we get to the part underground, where they put the fucking, is it the resonator in Gears of War 1? Some bomb that they put underground. They get back up to the surface, and they're like, "It didn't fucking work, Marcus. You gotta go back. You gotta do something else. It didn't fucking work, Marcus." But anyways. I don't know why I'm so tired right now. I need to keep reading my journal. 1 a.m. We play until we get to the part underground. I already fucking said that. God damn it. I also read Halo today. 2 chapters of Halo. Or, I don't know if you... I guess they are technically chapters, but they're like sub-chapters. I don't know. And then I read a little bit of Rama. They are both good books. Rendezvous with Rama, I think, is what I mentioned last week. I started reading. I hope. Anyways, I go to bed at some point, and we're moving on to set 78, day 3. Sunday, July 19th, 10:30 a.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and drive into work after changing into my work clothes. 11:45 a.m. I listen to some of Penny's playlist and read a little bit of Rendezvous with Rama while waiting for work to finally be over. Fun fact, did you know that I hate my job? Because I do. 3 p.m. Work still sucks. Phone is about to die. Nothing interesting happened at work besides 4 p.m. my phone ends up dying because the battery life on it is going to fucking shit. I can't wait to get a new phone. It lasts like not even a full shift at this point, which is unfortunate. Even on full charge, it's pretty miserable. Anyways, 8 p.m. I clock off and drive home. Stream some Baldur's Gate 3 in Server 0, and Red ends up joining. I ask him and Madeline if they have any tricks for talking when your mind goes blank in the middle of conversation. And they say nope. Anyways, I fuck up the Karlach romance yet again. I think this is the second or third time I have tried to go on a hot date with Karlach, and just never fucking works. Because, like, when you get into Act 2, you have to, like, make sure you're doing a long rest, like, immediately after an event triggers with Karlach. And then you have to trigger another event with Karlach and do the same fucking thing and make sure you long rest. And it's like, why? Why are you putting all these fucking blocks in? I just want to fucking date Karlach. God damn it. Anyways, 9:20 p.m. I join Jack and Chud in Cool Peeps. They are watching a Nostalgia Critic movie. Oh boy, it is certainly something to behold. Also, this is a moment where I'm just going to get petty for no reason and just be like, why is this happening? But, it's funny that Jack specifically told me this week, he was like, I'm not always in excuse me, Jesus Christ. Let me fucking take that one from the top. Jack said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said something along the lines of, I'm not always in the mood for a movie, I think. It is weird. It's like a day or two after he tells me that, he is watching a movie. I don't know. Something about that just rubs me the wrong way. But, I don't know. I'm a hard person to please, so I wouldn't take it personally if Jack is listening right now. It's just another one of my shortcomings, I guess? I don't know. That's probably the nicest way to put it. But anyways, Chud goes to eat. Me and Jack will debate story theory for the next 10 or 20 minutes, something like that. Let's see. We were debating if stories need a message or like a theme to them, and also if they should be clearly defined, or if they, I guess not like if they shouldn't, but more of like just talking about the realities of both situations, I guess. Both sides of the coin. I don't know. I feel like an idiot talking right now, so I'm gonna move on to the next journal entry. I didn't actually journal anything for the rest of this day, so I think I just went to bed. I probably cried, but who's to say I didn't journal it? Monday, July 20th, set 78, day 4, 12:50 p.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and drive into work. I clock in, I ignore Anna, and I say hi to Rich. I cook and read some Rama. I cook food and read some Rama. I'm not cooking Rama. 5 p.m. cooking Mama? Whoa. I'm sorry. I don't know why that just popped into my head. 5 p.m. I can't wait to leave. This place fucking blows. I'm assuming I'm talking about work. 6:30 p.m. I get home, stream some Banjo-Kazooie in Server 0, and plan to read some Halo, and perhaps some Rama. 7 p.m. I read 2 subchapters of Halo Evolutions to make up for not reading any that other night. Soren, or Soren 66, I guess is how he is referred to in the book. He becomes a Spartan, and he kills people when he wakes up. They're so cool, man. Yeah, I don't know. If you don't know anything about Halo, you probably don't care. Anyways, I get a call from my mom, and I talk to my nephew as well. He is very cute. I love that little guy very much. This is where I had the idea that we will be visiting later in the episode. I think every episode I want to... why the fuck did I journal it like this? Jesus Christ. Every episode I want to have a section in the outro where I just say thank you to all of the people that I've known. Even if I don't really know them anymore, I still gotta say thank you, because they were there at one point, and they didn't have to be, so, just appreciating what once was and what could be, perhaps. Anyways, 12:40 p.m., Desmond hits me up and we play some fucking Peggle. Hell yeah. Peggle's a very fun video game. Also, do not Google Peggle Baseball or Baseball Peggle. That will hit you with some very scary image results. Anyways, we move on to Gears of War. We play a tiny little bit until we get fucked at an absolutely terrible checkpoint that I do not remember being quite as awful when I played through Gears of War 1 the last time. We hop offline because we just get so fucking pissed that we can't beat the checkpoint. At first, Desmond died like a dozen times, maybe? And then I ended up dying like a fucking dozen times because Desmond got wise and I got a little bit too lax, I suppose. Laxadays. Is that a word? It better be. We hop offline, me and Desmond. But before we do, I convinced Desmond to try downloading Cyberpunk. Fuck yes! He deletes the Master Chief Collection, which is a giant fucking game, and he downloads Cyberpunk to try playing that later. Also, we make some soft plans to watch The Fly and Kill Bill in the near future. Should be fun. He hops offline and I try to figure out what to do for the rest of the night. I listen to Penny's playlist. 4 more songs have been added, so I listened through those, at least by the time Monday had rolled around. There are even more in there now. Spoiler alert, I listened to some of them today as well. 2 a.m., I read more Rama, and then maybe there's a possibility that I was going to have sex. I think I did. I think I had No, I didn't have sex. Wait, today's Thursday. No, I didn't have sex. Okay. Hard to remember, man. Hard to remember, even with a journal. Anyways, we're moving on to the next day. Done talking about sex. This is Tuesday, July 21st, set 78, day 5. 10 a.m., I wake up, shit shower, brush, and stream Banjo-Kazooie into server 0 until I decide to read chapter in quotation marks, Chapter 5 in Halo Evolutions. Then I get ready to go out to the mall. 12:30 p.m. I find a new bench. My normal one is taken by some fucking idiot who decided they were too tired to stand. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I listen to Porcupine Tree when I get there. And 2:30 p.m. I did not realize that their albums are all fucked up. They release new recordings of old songs onto brand new albums, which I fucking hate that shit. I remember, there's a ton of artists, but I think the last time I mentioned it is when I was going to Good Kid. And they had, I just don't know why everyone always feels the need to re-release their old songs. It's like, just make something new! Make something new! I already have your fucking old song. Don't re-release it. I don't want to see that shit in the album just for me to fucking skip over it because I already know what the song is. Make something new! New, please! I need something fucking new to dig through. Anyways, that's my little rant over. I did... Of course, naturally. Gotta journal the crying. I spent a lot of time crying in my room before I headed out to the mall. Don't know what else to say there. 6:30 p.m. Thankfully, listening to some music moved my mind off of the subjects that I was caught up on. Anyways, I head back home after listening to a little bit of Porcupine Tree. I say hi to my sister and my mom. I had plans to have some sex for the night, but my mom doesn't leave, and the other person cancels on me. Oh, my mom doesn't leave the house, and even beyond that, the other person I was supposed to have sex with canceled on me. So I probably just jerked off, 9:30 p.m., I read a lot of Rama throughout the night. Jesus Christ, I'm about to choke on my own fucking air. 11 p.m., great book, to be honest. I would recommend anyone who's a fan of sci-fi, give it a try. Read the first few pages, see if you enjoy it. I will say, probably the weirdest thing about the book was that, the main commander guy, Commander Norton, I believe was his name, it's not a constant reminder, but there's a decent amount of the time when that character appears on screen, he's thinking about the fact that he has 2 different families on 2 different planets, I think. And every time because they're on a big scientific expedition where they're stuck in space for months, so they're not able to head back to their planet and see their families and shit, obviously, like a military deployment or something like that, but in the future with science stuff. But anyways, every time he records a message, and I don't know why I thought this was so funny. Anytime Commander Norton records a message and sends it back to the planets for his families to listen to, he records one message and listens through it intently to make sure that the one message he sends out is applicable to both of his families. He just doesn't want to waste time making another message for his other family. It's like, no, you're both getting the same fucking message. Deal with it. This really weird book in ways like that, where it's just like, what? Why is this detail in here? And it's not. It doesn't make me dislike it. It makes. I think it makes me enjoy it more. It's just like such strange little details. There, it's like, how does an author think of that? Where it's like, oh yeah, this Commander Norton, he's like a really cool dude. He does badass shit all over the book. He's like the go-getter of the group, and he also has two families back on the planets. So, just in case you were curious, it's cool. I like that. I like stuff like that. It's just weird and cool. Question mark on this entry. I was supposed to watch a movie with Madeline, but she took like an hour figuring out her Discord setup. So by the time we were ready to watch, it was a little too late for me. The movie would have gotten over at like 2:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning, something like that. And I was not, oh God. And it was Disclosure Day that we were supposed to watch, which would have sucked because that movie kind of sucks. More on that later. Anyways, I go to bed for the night and we are moving on to set 78, day 6. 10:30 a.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and realize my speaker has a button on it. My fucking Wonderboom speaker that I've been using for like 5 years now, 10 years now, maybe somewhere in between there. It has a play pause button on it, which is insane. It's on the very top where like the little logo is for it. Excuse me. I figure out that there's a play pause button, and I press it 2 times, and I was like, son of a bitch, look at that. And then I don't think I've used it since. But that's one thing that I could have been using it for, was in the shower. I didn't realize there was any way to pause the speaker while you didn't have access to the device it was connected to. But there absolutely is a play pause button on there. Anyways, this is incredibly boring stuff to talk about. So I am just going to continue on with the journal entries. I feel sad while waiting for work to start. I want to start having some more better days, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I'm journaling this just now. It's like, it's been like the main motto for like the past year. I just want to start having some good days, some better days. But I'm pretty stubborn, and it feels like I'm not allowing myself that luxury. Anyways, 12 p.m., I clock in, say hi to Rich, and I cry I cry a few minutes into my shift. Yay! Fulcrum cried again! Let's feel sad for him. Anyways, 3 p.m., I cry three more times throughout the day. The most recent was because I was listening to the song White Woman's Instagram by Bo Burnham. And like halfway through that song, there's this point where he's going on like a little monologue about creating some story about there's this girl who's like, he's pretending that she's speaking to her mother in heaven. I could go and look at the lyrics, but I don't really want to. It's a popular song, so you probably know it already. But anyways, the lyrics just make me think about how my parents may not be around when I finally end up achieving my ultimate form. I don't know. I mean, that's just a fancy way of saying not being sad anymore, I guess. It feels like it's going to take a while to sort all this shit out. Clearly, we're at episode 78 now, and I feel like I haven't made any turn for the better yet, so we will have to keep an eye out, see if I get any better. I probably won't, but I think saying that gives me less of a chance of doing so. So, fuck it, bro. I am worthy of consideration. Where the fuck fuck was I at in my journal? Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. 5 p.m. I ask a temporary coworker. It's not like somebody who's down at the store all the time. It's somebody we had to pull in because we were short-staffed. I asked if she wanted to watch a movie sometime. She tells me that she's married. She's been married for 10 years. And I did journal about asking Tina to watch a movie or something a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And it was kind of the same situation here. I don't think I was looking for a date. I mean, if she wasn't married, this new coworker I'm talking about, not Tina. If this new coworker wasn't married and said yes to a date, I mean, absolutely. She's very cute, in my opinion. But I pretty much assumed before I asked that, oh, she's most likely taken. She's a very attractive person. And I don't really know where I'm going with the rest of the story. Oh, yeah, I just need to, fuck, man. I just need to find some people that I can, like, hang out with in real life, in person. I could hang out with my parents, obviously, and it feels rude to say that, like, I want to, because that feels, I don't know, something about that just feels too easy, right? It's like, well, they're my parents. They kind of have to like me. Or otherwise they would be, I think, objectively in the wrong. If they were like, you are our son and you suck and we don't want to hang out with you. It's like that. But first of all, that wouldn't make any sense. They're not anywhere near that type of mentality. They love me incredibly much. And I think I do often take it for granted. Like right now, I'm like, oh, it's just way too easy to hang out with them. I need more of a challenge. I need to find someone that doesn't have to like me but wants to like me. It's like, well, you fucking dickhead. Maybe you could split the difference. Spend some time with your parents and some time with trying to find new people, but I'm not good at balance or nuance. Those are not my strong suits, so I wish they were, and I do need to try better, I think, at incorporating some of those skills into my skill set. There you go. Anyways, I am going to move on to the next journal entry. 6:45 p.m. I clock off, drive home, stream some Peggle in the official Xbox Discord server. A few people end up joining. One in particular ends up asking me about any help that I could give with his Minecraft account. Apparently he lost, or his little brother lost an email associated with a Minecraft account. I do hop into a separate call with him because there's just too much nonsense being talked about in the call. There was like 3 or 4 other people that joined and just would not shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. They were just talking and they didn't have anything to say. But I don't know. It feels rude to say, so talk more. Talk more, you beautiful individuals that I met a couple of nights ago. I do add this particular person who's having an issue with Minecraft. I add him on Discord. He says that he wants to watch a movie sometime. I mention it in passing. I'm like, hey, if you ever want to catch a movie, I'm down. I got a server where, like, I don't know, at least one night out of the week, we're usually watching a movie in there. So if you want to hop by, that's cool. I hope that I can either make a friend out of him or not cause him any problems, you know? I think either of those two would be a nice outcome. 7:30 p.m. I hop out of the call, of the Discord voice channel, Xbox Discord voice channel, and a few minutes later I'd start crying. I'm wondering, or at least this is what I journaled, I'm wondering if I'm doing the right thing. But it beats doing nothing, I guess. Anyways, I end up reading chapter in quotation marks, again, chapter 6 of Halo Evolutions. I read a lot of Rama at work. I was, I believe, 1 page away from the finish line when I clocked out of work and got home. Started watching Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? A little bit later with Madeline, Red, and I think each of them brought a companion, so there was 5 of us in total. 9:30 p.m., it was a double feature, and we started watching Disclosure Day right after. 11:20 p.m., I did not like that movie very much. I wish I did, though. 12 a.m., I tell Desmond and John that it would be more fun to watch a butt poop than it would be to watch Disclosure Day. But, as always, my objective opinion of the film is, you should watch it and figure out what you like about it yourself. I certainly wouldn't say it's a bad movie or not worth your time. All I can say, I think, is that it's definitely not for me. Anyways, that's my holier-than-thou spiel out of the way. Let's see. 2:45 a.m. I join into the Xbox Discord again and talk with a few people. Oh shit, I just fucking hit my fucking desk. I think I added another person as a friend on Discord, and then I went to bed. Moving on from there, though, this is Thursday, July 23rd, set 78, day 7. At 1 p.m., I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and drive into work. I finish reading Rendezvous with Rama before clocking in. I said it once, I'll say it again. That's a good book. I recommend you read it if you're a fan of science fiction or space stuff is pretty much always science fiction, I would think. Not always, I guess. There's I don't know what point I'm trying to make here. I just need to fucking keep going through my journal. Yeah. Where was I though? Shit. Let's see. Here we go. I started reading what I thought was a novel, but I found the novelette, which is just I think just a short story, I guess, called Blood Music. It's pretty good. Pretty darn good from what I read. Also ended up crying, I think 2 or 3 times today at work. But there's this one is interesting because this is the first time I've ever cried into one of the food containers that I use to that our store uses to put the food in, and then you put that food container into the hot food case, which is where it sits and waits for someone to pick it up and buy it. But it makes me wonder, just like in the moment there, I'm like, I wonder if tears have ever transmitted a disease. Like, are there tear-borne diseases? Or no? I actually have no idea. Not that I have any diseases to transmit. At least, I hope I don't. But anyways, I cannot wait to get off of work and go home. 4 p.m., I accidentally read the novelette of Blood Music. I believe there's a full book released. I couldn't find a free PDF, but oh god, I'm fucking hitting the desk again. I can't find, the free PDF of the full book, so I will leave that there. It was a good short story. It does not take long at all to read, maybe an hour or less if you're actually sitting there constantly reading it. I was hopping in and out of work duties, so had to balance that. Anyways, though, we're moving on to 5:30 p.m. I race home, and I get ready to record episode 78 of Resident Bummer. Oh my god. Okay, Jesus Christ. These are getting worse sounding by the second. I'm going to do the outro now. This week's rating would probably be, I don't know, man, like a 4 out of 10. This week fucking sucked. Word count is, oh fuck, I forgot to update the word count before I started recording. Oh god. Okay, I've journaled 126,137 words up until this point. Many more to come. Don't you worry, your pretty little heads off. That is just the beginning. I am going to put a new section. Oh, Jesus. I need to stop fucking hitting the desk. I'm going to go ahead and put a new section in the outro. I hope I keep doing it, because this one seems like it's worthwhile. I'm going to be calling this the Thank Tank. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say thanks to everyone, or at least as many people as I can remember, and I hope I don't forget anyone. But I'm going to say thank you to my mom. I love you, Mom. Thank you to my dad. I love you, Dad. Thank you to my sister. I love you, my sister. My brother, or brother-in-law, if you will. Love you, man. My nephews, little stinkers. You can't help but love them. Thank you to my uncles, my aunts. Thank you to my cousins. Thank you to Desmond. Thank you to Penny. Thank you to Jack and Chud. Thank you to Charles. Thank you to Red. And thank you, Madeline. Thanks, Kimi. It's been a while. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you to all of my teachers and professors that I had growing up. Thank you to, I guess, my bus drivers at the same point. Thank you to all my classmates that I grew up with and around. Thank you to everyone at work, all of my coworkers, even if there are a few of them that I don't enjoy all the way. Thanks anyways, I suppose. Sorry, that sounded kind of off-putting. Fuck. I really hope I'm not forgetting anyone. I guess, I mean, I have an interesting thing that I do want to say. I guess, fuck it, there's no point in being sheepish about it. Thank you to God, in case you're listening. They are listening. It is listening. I wouldn't know what to classify it as. And I guess thank you to Jesus. Thank you, buddy. Love you. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to think of anybody else that I could thank. There's got to be somebody that I'm forgetting of. Well, I guess I didn't say thank you to like Michael or Other Neil. I believe was one of in Pierre's friend group. There's some people like that I'm sure that I'm forgetting, but if I didn't say your name, please know I am sorry, and I hope to remember you for the next episode, and then I will shove you into the Thank Tank, whether you like it or not. You will be in attendance if I can remember your name and remember to say it. I do have like a little bit of a comment though to attach on to the Thank Tank. There's a part of me that's like, instead of saying that you're thankful, wouldn't it be better to take that energy and effort and put it into like acting like you are thankful? Show it, don't say it type of thing. But anyways, that's, I guess, just food for thought. I certainly love thinking, don't I? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it now. Am I really making a podcast, or am I just jerking off?